What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Teo in the news coming with some bizarre statements that, well, I ain't gonna say my bizarre statements, but it's just like, I mean, bro, I hope that he's not doing this stuff, this same stuff that Tyson Fury does, bro. Like, that's like the most. Like these are reasons why people are saying like that they feel like he has mental health issues. I hope it's not one of them situations where it's like, I'm doing this 1 minute and then like the next minute he's doing this. Like, I really hope it's not coming into that. But Teo has announced retirement after his great performance against Josh Taylor. I'm gonna let you guys take a listen and then we'll talk about it.
Double greatest since Muhammad Ali. This is what I do. This is what I do best. Now, just to steer it up, I might retire after this fight.
Last one. You have the 2 Ring Magazine belts.
I know they ain't want to give me the other one.
You have the 2 magazine.
But I got Joseph Laquito back there, and I know he's gonna give me that belt. Huh? Retirement, man. I'm kind of tired. Nah, I'm not getting paid enough. $1 million? Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, are you really retiring?
Yeah, man. I need to take a break. I'm tired of everybody bullying me.
Now, I don't know if you guys were listening the way I was listening, but I don't necessarily know if he meant retirement or if he meant like he just needs a break away from boxing or whatnot. I don't know. That's I kind of got the vibe that he was saying that he just needs a break away from boxing. I don't really think that he's gonna retire, but bro, I mean, cause it's like, bro, you just came out, you showed everybody that Gordo is back. You know what I'm saying? You just showed everybody that Teo is back to Teo. So it's like, I don't see him, it's so many other fights out there, big fights out there that he has. And yes, he did beat the man at the division. You can't take that from him. But, of course, we all know that just because he beat Josh Taylor, it doesn't mean that he can beat these other guys. There's so many. I think a good name coming up in his division, or in his rankings more so, is Arnold Barboza. I would love to see him against Arnold Barboza. I would love to see him against Regis Prograis. I would love to see him against, I would love to see him go get that, become undisputed I don't think that he was undisputed at 135. I've went on and preached that, but become undisputed at 140. Become undisputed at 140, or what I'm saying, like, it's so much more for him to do. Now, one thing that I will disagree with, but I can't be mad at his opinion because that's his opinion about himself. You cannot be upset with somebody with the way they feel towards themselves. But the statement that he's the best since Muhammad Ali, I totally disagree with that, bro. I mean, you had some good accomplishments, some very good accomplishments. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, Teo has a very good. Teo might have the best resume at 140 with just Josh Taylor and Lomachenko on his resume alone, and that's great, bro. But being the best since Muhammad Ali, listen, I can't knock him for that. That's how he feels about himself, but I totally disagree. I can name, hundreds of fighters that are better than Teo and accomplish more than what Teo has accomplished right now. But, that's neither here or there. But, regardless, man, I just think that it's too soon for Teo to retire. But, again, I can't knock him for that, though. If Teo chooses to retire, because one thing I've always stated, like, bro, we are just watching boxing, but who are we to sit there and tell somebody when they should or when they shouldn't retire? If his mind and soul is not, if his mind, heart, and soul is not in the boxing, then he definitely should retire. Just because we're seeing what we're seeing in the ring, we're only seeing a small glimpse of Teo's life. We're only seeing a small glimpse of Teo's life, and that's when he's in that ring for 36 minutes or less. Okay, and the minute clips that we see outside, but we don't know what he's really going through. Actually, after he beat Josh Taylor, they asked Teo, "What do you plan on doing in your next?" And he said, "The only fight that I'm having right now is with my wife, with custody over my son." So that's a lot more stressful, And he says, he's not getting paid enough. He got paid $1 million now. The only thing about that is, unless if Teo, hopefully he has property investments, good investments, because I only knew boxing to be his only source of income. But again, just like my name states, but what do I know? But I just think that, you know, I hopefully, you know, I wish him the best, man. But I just personally, I just feel like, man, it's I don't want him to be like on no Tyson Fury stuff, because that stuff is annoying, bro. I'm telling you right now, that stuff is very annoying when these fighters, when they're, oh, I'm gonna retire, and then next, you know, I'm coming to beat everybody, and then next thing you know, oh, I'm retired again. Like, bro, that, like, to me, it's just like, that's just like you selling wool tickets or crying for attention, and I really don't like that, man. I really think Teo has the opportunity, or he has the skill. The Teo that we saw last night has the skill to clean out the 140-pound division, bro. Like, I really do. Let's check out his rankings. I think he has the WBO. I want to say Arnold Barboza is next up for the WBO, which is a good fight, a really good fight. But you know, I finna check it out. But before I even get into that, somebody had hit me up and they were like, they were saying, what if Teo? I feel like Teo is the type of fighter that fights to the level of his competition, and that might be very much true because, you know, of course, in his fight with Sandor Martin, who did he fight before that? Like, he, you know, Teo's, you know, his fight with George Kambosos, like, you know, we thought he was gonna obliterate George Kambosos and Sandor Martin as well, but you know, he just hasn't, you know, he hasn't looked good in those two performances or whatnot. But then he comes out, you know, and puts on this type of performance against Josh Taylor, and also comes out and puts the same type of performance. Well, I think he looked better against Josh Taylor than what he did against Lomachenko. But, you know, he puts on great performances against Lomachenko. You know, it just you know, it may be he fights to the level of his competition. Who knows? But you know, I feel like this Teofimo could clear out, you know, his division. Yeah. All right. So in the WBO, just like I figured, Teo has the belt. Arnold Barboza is next up. Let me see. You got Jose Ramirez, which is that's you know. Then you got, you know, Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is not gonna fight Teofimo. I'm telling you that right now. You got Shahakajan Arasawaka. That dude he's undefeated. I think he's like 23-0 with 20 knockouts. So he's a big puncher. You know, Jack Catterall. I think that, you know what? I think that I really think that's the fight that he should be trying to take next. I think that he should, even though they have Jack Catterall ranked as number 15, they could still sanction that because he's in the top 15. So I feel like Jack Catterall, I think that he should go for Jack Catterall next, bro. That would be really good. But go for Arnold Barboza, get Jack Catterall. You know, he got Richardson Hitchens on there. He already beat Richard Comey, so that he has a pretty he in his sanctioning, he has some really good fights to make, and then not to mention that he can go and, you know, why not make a fight with Subriel Matias? I think that, you know, Matias, that's a hard hitter, bro. He has a hard punch. You know, it's a hard hitter with 18-1 with 18 knockouts. But I think Josh Taylor. I think Teo has way more skills than Subriel Matias or whatnot. Why not take that? You know, of course, I know for a fact he'll be Rolando Ramiro Rolly. He even called out Rolly. So I know he'll be Rolly and Alberto Puello. And I know he'll obliterate Ohari Davis. You know what I'm saying? And then I think Regis Prograis is going to be the toughest name of all these guys. I think Regis Prograis will be the toughest, you know, to compete with. But that's you know, that's a fight that would be huge if they were to make that or whatnot. But, you know, I said that to say, bro, he has so many, you know, it's so many names that he can fight, and it's just so many big names, man. Like, I just feel like why not clear out this division and then, you know, retire. But again, I can't knock him if he feels like his mind is not in it, bro. But then he shouldn't continue to fight, man. If he feels like he just doesn't have it, then he shouldn't. And I'm not gonna be mad at anything that he does. I just wish him the best. But I definitely want people to know, man, I definitely appreciate what I saw yesterday, bro. I was so impressed with Teo, bro. And that made me wanting more to see Teo more and more. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think Teo's really retired? Would you like to see him fight? Who would you like to see him fight next? But what do I know? Like, comment, subscribe.